Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Word Factory. Now I played the demo of this before, but I've got the full game which allows us to type our own word. And if you've never seen this game before, basically it's Factorio slash with Wordle. Now that might confuse a lot of you, but let's pick a word. I mean, how long of a word can we go for? 16 letter words, hydroelectricity. I feel like I'm going to regret this one. But yeah, basically we need to use automation in order to turn letters into other letters. So basically on the right we have loads of different types of buildings. This one at the bottom is how you start your letter. So if we grab this and then we shove it in, this basically creates an eye. You can sort of see as an eye on top. So if we then just draw a line up to our eye and press play, you'll see, look, we're making eyes and they just go straight up to the eyes, and that's getting a counter, which means we've satisfied this letter. We've just got to make all the other letters in this word using only an eye. So I think what I'll do, I'll make some space. I'll just drag that straight down and straight up like that. I'll then do the same for this other eye. So we know that's two eyes done. How can we turn an eye though into one of these other letters? So I've got a C here. Now this building above, if we place that there, this is called a bender. So basically if you plug in an I, then those letters will get bent. So when they come out, if we press play, look, a C comes out. So we're now making 3 different letters. We got quite a few to go, and some of these letters look pretty complicated. Now other buildings we have this one which allows you to mirror. This one allows you to rotate 90 degrees, and then these ones on top, they merge various amounts of other letters. So you're sort of trying to create letters out of shapes, if you like. So I may just target letters that I think I may be able to do. So since we know how to make a C, I have a feeling to do a D. I could probably just mirror that and then shove it next to an I. So over here, if we shove one of these down and we've got the C above it. So that's exactly what we had before. But then when the C comes out, we want to mirror it. So if we grab one of these, then you can hover over. You can see that is now a C but mirrored. So it's facing the other direction. So if we then from down here, grab another one of them and go into this very efficient looking building. So we grab another I from down there and plug it straight in. Then hovering over, yes, we've made a D. Now, ironically, the name of this one is a D because, I mean, it looks like a D. So yeah, if we look at how this works, the I goes in, it then gets bent into a C. You can see the C's coming out the top. It then gets mirrored, so it's facing the other way, and then it gets combined with the vertical, which makes a D. Nice. Now, I feel like I should probably start with the H now. Just trying to get my spacing sorted out because this is going to be really, really complicated. So basically, I need 3 different I's, I think. And then I need one of these, which is a rotator. So if that one goes in there, you can see what comes out. Rather than the vertical eye, it's a horizontal eye. And then if I grab this version, you can see there's 3 different versions. You merge 2, you merge 3, you merge 4. I think I want to merge 3, right? So then a normal eye goes in, the horizontal one goes in, and then a normal one goes in again. Yes, it makes an H. So we can take that up to the H. That is sorted. Although I may want to try and make this a little bit tidier. Now what I can do, I can delete both of those, and then from this bottom one I can sort of bring them around the side, so they're all coming out the same factory, saving a lot of space. And I mean, I can probably try and move these well out the way. So yeah, if I do that, we're making... That's still making an H, right? Yeah, that's still making an H, but way less space. You will notice though it's a lot slower because all these different letters, there's only one factory at the bottom. And basically at the end of the game, you get scored on how fast you can make it load. I'm not going to worry about getting this super efficient. So down here, I think I'll do the same, and that'll bring that right up. And then I'll just take these out into the I. So you can see now out of this one at the bottom, we're now creating 3 different letters. Look how much space I've saved. All right, so next up, I should probably try and go for the I, because then I can get this first bunch of buildings really neatly stacked. So in order to make a Y, I seem to remember you can make a V by using one of these mergers. So if I put 2 I's into that, yeah, V comes out, as you can see there. Now a Y, that's sort of just like a V with an I underneath. So if I grab another merger, shove that there, I can go from that one, from the I underneath. Yes, that makes a Y. So that goes straight up. Love it. Okay, now to try and make this as space efficient as possible. All these buildings look really efficient. Is that just me? Right, okay, so that's pretty good for the hide. I now need an R. Oh man, R's could be quite complicated. Maybe I should do the O first. I think that sounds easier. That's just going to be 2 C's, right? So the easiest way to make a C is by using one of them, a bender, and then a mirror. And then a merger. I have no idea if I'm calling these by the right names, but basically out of the C, you go straight up to the merger, but then another one into the mirror. So then we've got a C from there. In that one, we've got the reversed C. So then the top one, yes, we make an O. Okay, so that was a nice, easy hit. I should probably do the R now. There's so many parts to an R. I never realized how complicated this letter was, but we need to start with an I, as we know. So I'm then thinking to curl it, because that's going to be for the top. So we've got the C, we need to rotate it, or mirror it rather. So then we end up with a backward C. That's sort of that bit. We can then combine that with just an I. So that makes a D. Now a D is just the top part of an R. So if I now combine that with 2 more I's, could that do it? So I need a 3-way combiner to try and fit up here somewhere. So you go straight in. I take an I from down there, another one from down there, and that. Oh, it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Okay, so let's just delete those. The other thing I'm thinking is, and with the top bit of an R is basically a D. So I've got a D there. If I were to bring that down here and combine with an I, yeah, you can see that makes a P. And then if I combine that with another I, that doesn't work. Right, this could be clutching at straws, but what if I make a V? So we just got 2 I's going into a merger, so that makes a V. What if we then mirror it vertically? So we make like an upwards arrow. Then if we shove that in and add a D to that, what does that make? Oh, it does actually make an R. Oh, I didn't realize I had to play it first to make the recipe. Idiot. Okay, so let's just stop there. We know that makes an R then. If I go back to what I had previously, does that also make an R? Yeah, it's a new they did actually work then. That's the D with all the I's. We can then keep going back further. So if someone merges a D with an I and then another I, yes, another R recipe. Oh, I'm actually a genius. I'm actually a genius. So this was my original way, which required a lot more buildings, but it was on its own route. So that's the reversed C turned into a D. Yeah, that does make an R. Okay. We have reconfirmed I'm a genius, so that is good. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that one because it has its own like little I factory at the bottom, so it's fairly quick. You can see the R's, they're being produced way slower than the other letters, but that's fine. So we'll just move all these out the way a bit. So they're over there. Right, now I have some space to try and make, oh no, we've got an E. An E is a very complicated letter. Okay, so we start with an I. We then need to use a rotator like that, because as you can see, that will get the horizontal one. I then need 3 of those and a vertical. So we're going to have to use this, the super mega merger. So I can shove 1, 2, 3 of those in, and then a normal I. And yes, that makes an E. Oh, that's not actually too complicated at all. Okay, then next one, make an L. I assume you just shove a rotator down, and then a smaller merger up there. So that goes in. That goes in. Yes, it makes a L. Oh man, I'm running away with this. So next door to that, I'll just make another E. I'll use the exact same thing. So rotate E. I can move these out the way a bit to shove my mega merger up there and just shove 3 of those in. A normal one. Nice. So if we press play, we should see the hydro should all start receiving the letters they need. Yeah, none of them are on 0. Sweet. Man, this really is like a whole new way to like spell words. I've somehow managed to make learning the English language even more complicated. But right, we need a C. We can do a C. That is easy because we've got a cheeky little bender. So you can go, I'll tell you what, may as well shove you in that gap. Shove you just there. So you go in there, you got to C. Jobs are good. And for a T, we haven't actually made a T yet. There is another one to make at the end. Oh, look, I just realized, oh, you can swing these around. Like as you hold it and move your mouse, it actually swings. So I can make a Factory NATO t-shirt coming soon. Anyway, for now, factory down there. To make a T, I think I just need rotator and then a cheeky little merger to go there and just merge both of those together, right? Oh no, that makes an L. If I bring this down to the bottom, so to go from an L to a T, it's just 2 of them that have been flipped, like mirrored vertically. So that's mirror vertically factory. So shove you in. You see that makes sort of a backwards 7. I'll then want a normal mirror. So I'll shove that there. And then I'll just want to merge both of them. So we'll take a normal one around the side, straight up. We'll take one from there into that. So we basically got that shape and then that shape, and then they get merged together, yes, into a T. So the T goes straight up. Man, not gonna lie, I feel like using pencil and paper is probably easier than all this factory malarkey. Still, we've just got an R to make, and we've already made an R. Yeah, if I hover over that, I can see what I need. Oh, man, R was quite a lot of work. So we start with one of those, we add a bender, and we merge that together, and that makes us a D, right? Oh, no, because that makes a C. That'll be a back to front D. Okay, so I do need to mirror that. So horizontal mirror, then you come down into it. Okay, so then we end up with our D. To make that an R, I can, well, there's quite a few ways I can do it, wasn't there? I can either merge it with an upside down V, or I think I can just merge it with two I's. So if I get a three-way merger, I mean, that will just about fit. May as well take an I from that one. Yeah, then we have an R, so that can go up. Okay, so now if I press play, look how complicated it is. Just to make hydroelectric. Actually, we're up to hydroelectricity. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize we're nearly there. We've only got T and Y to go. I've already made a T and a Y before. Okay, so to make a T, it should be easy. We just have one of you. You have a rotator, then a merger. Shove them all into the merger, and then that becomes... Oh, no, that's an... Oh, no, this is the big one. Okay, yeah, I literally just did that. Why have I forgotten already? So, yeah, from there, we need to mirror it vertically. So you come down to there, and then we merge both of those. Right, so then we end up with that backwards 7, so that's fine. We then do the other rotate that direction, merge on top, and then we take one of each, if that makes sense. The lines get all complicated, but look, it's made a T. I knew what I was doing. And then we just got a little strip to try and make a Y, which I think is fairly easy, because we start with that. We merge two of them together. That will get us a V. We mirror it vertically. That gives us the arrow. Realize we're not trying to do whatever I thought I was going to do, so delete that. I do just want a V, and I just got to merge that with an I. So another merger on top. That makes our I. Oh, we've only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. So if we press play, we have made hydroelectricity. And honestly, I think it will be less complicated just to make a hydroelectric dam. But look, there you go down here. They are the full completed words coming out. They got great physics, by the way. Loving that. Loving that. What a word that was. What a word. Oh, look, one other player has built this word. Oh, they did it with just 15 buildings. I used 52. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Tell you what, continue editing. So how would we reduce the number of buildings? We basically, well, I think any repeating letters, we could bring those over. So we have a Y at the end. We got one at the front, so I don't need that. I can just go from here with the Y up to that one. Same with the T. We can delete all this, all those buildings. Don't need them. Just don't need them. So I've already got a T there. So that goes up there. Same with the C, because that's making us a C. Oh, then actually, there was another way that was making us a C. So I could remove both of those. Yeah, that down there is making us a C. So let's go from there up to each of them. All the I's we don't need. So I can delete 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 of those. And then from this I, I've just got to go into everything that needed it, which I'm probably not going to be able to remember what they were. If I just go from this one... There's so many. All right, so I can press play. I can speed up time as well. So that will help me see like what letters we're not making. So we're not making E. I think I just need another connection. Yeah, because 4 need to go in. So from this I up to there. Yes, we're now making E's. That's good. We're not making an R anymore. I think that's just got another one that goes in from down there up to there. Yes, we're now making an R. Oh, we're not making a Y. Okay, let's try and work out Y. Get it? Work out Y? Yeah. No, never mind. Oh, I've just got to go into that one. Sorted. So that's the Y's done. The D, I've just got to go up to there, I think. Okay, so all these letters are now getting one except for this R. So we can follow it back to there. That's not making anything. Is that because, yeah, that just needs an input. That just needs an input. Now it's making an R. Okay, sweet. So if we speed up time... Yes, we're making hydroelectricity now. I wonder how many buildings we've used. We used 30 buildings. We got a half the number of buildings. Okay, so I feel like these horizontals, I can probably do the same. So yeah, they all just make a horizontal flat eye. So that's fine. So if I delete that, I'll keep this middle one. So you've got to go up to there. That one goes into 3. So just replace 1, 2, 3. So that's that one sorted. That one goes up to there. So delete that. Take it up to there. This one goes just down into that one. So if we do the check, green should pop out the end. Oh no, I cocked the T. I cocked the T. Oh no, I didn't cock the T. It just takes ages. I just replayed it again at full speed. It took like a minute to make. Okay, so that's good. It's working. Yeah, let's see. What other letters do we overlap on? I mean, there's an E there. I'm making an E earlier on. So delete that. Shove you up. That saved one building. Same with the R. I don't know why I didn't do that one. All right, then with these C's, we do make C's elsewhere. Like all these curly ones. Yeah, they're all C's. So delete you, shove you into there. Delete you, shove you up to there. And the same with that one. So we are really reducing buildings now. Okay, so how else can we do that? I mean, we got quite a lot of these. So we got back to front C's. I don't think I can remove those because they are like the same one. But these ones, I can delete that, make that one go up there, delete that one, make that one go up there. All right, then if I fast forward through this, will a green word pop out the end? Yes. Okay, so still working. All right, so down the bottom, we're making an L. That is also an L. So you go up to there. Oh, we got a D up the top and a D there. So that one goes into that building above it. So if I delete that and then just grab that one to go into it, and that's one more building saved. You got a Y there, a T there, an L. Right, I think that is as efficient as I can make this, right? So if we just fast forward until we've made enough of the letters that it completes, which is going to take a while with this few amount of buildings, then we can see, yes, we match the other person. 15 buildings placed. So nice, that was cool. Perhaps next time I play this, it should be boosh for boosh the like button. Because for now, I'm going to say peace, love, and word factories. Bye, guys.